Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Kabutopz and welcome to another Star Citizen video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the brand new patch 4.3.2 and how it affects salvaging and the refinement of construction materials. Salvage has changed just a little bit, and if you guys are excited for it just like I am, then make sure to leave a like and also comment your guys' favorite gameplay loop down below in the comment section. I'm going to be picking a random comment who is subscribed and leaves their favorite gameplay loop with their in-game username down below to win 2 million AUEC in-game by next week. So if you guys want to win 2 mil, make sure to drop that comment and your in-game username. Along with that, I'm also going to be giving away the Aegis Saber and a Drake Cutter, both starter packages, on October 31st, Halloween Day at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on by. I'm going to be wearing a costume, hanging out and playing Star Citizen, and giving away some ships. Thank you guys so much for watching and enjoy the rest of this video. Okay, we are going ahead and fracturing this ship here. If you guys don't know how to do this, we accepted a mission just by opening up our contracts menu, going to the salvage area, and then paying 10k for this Argo Mole. After pulling up to the mission, all I had to do was hold left alt and press W, and that turns on my things right here. If you guys don't know how to do that, press M, open up your mining heads, or sorry, your salvage heads, and then press Alt and W, and it just turns on your fracturing mode. And just fly a little bit close to it. You guys can see how close we are right now. And it's starting to fracture. Let's get a very beautiful fracture right here. It says that we're going to get 16.3 SCUs of construction materials, apparently, from this. So we'll see if we get all of it. But let's see. This is going to explode it now. Oh my gosh, huge explosion. Okay, and then that's going to send everything into its little pieces. We have to just make sure we don't lose all of these things. And then I think we need to... What happened there? That was a little bit sad that that flew away. I mean, I kind of want that piece. Don't fly away, bud. No, come on, come back. Okay, let's see. Can we go ahead and actually salvage this again? Are we able to get it? Okay, we're going to press right click now. Yeah, this is 0.66 SCU, so we're going to try to get this real quick. And then, so we're going to right click to switch the mode, and then we're going to press left click again. And then look at that. We're already about to fully get this. So that's going to be almost 1 SCU of construction materials. Now, I do not know absolutely everything about what the refining methods are and all that for the construction materials. So we're going to go ahead and find that out today for everybody on stream, in the video, all of that. So you guys will know what the best method is and what you should do in Star Citizen right now. So look at that. We went ahead and already got that. Now we have over there... It only gave us 0.5 because it said there was like a minus 10% or something like that. I did see that while we were grabbing it. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this. Minus 11%. Oh, it's because I wasn't close enough. Look at that. When I get a little bit closer, the closer you get, the more you get. Look at that. I'm going to get plus 11% right there. So make sure that you orient yourself going forward and backward a little bit. I was too far away from it, so I actually lost some of it. Now, you guys can see we're also getting that and those pieces, so we want to stop and get a little bit closer before we continue that thing. And then right there, we go and grab that. And then let's get here so we could get our plus 3%. And then that one in the back is minus 16%. But we just have to get a little bit closer to it. We've already got 2 SCUs. And then after we finish this, we have 2.6 SCUs. So let's go over here, get a little bit closer as best as we can. And it looks like we're able to get only about minus 8%. I mean, are we able to break this up a little bit more? No, it doesn't look like we can break it up anymore. I wonder if there's a way to actually orient ourselves. It's giving us minus 16%. That's pretty terrible. I don't want a minus 16%. Okay, right there, it looks like we're going to be getting plus 3%, plus 5. How close are we? Oh my god, it's like we couldn't get any more closer. Okay, plus 4%, plus 5%. There we go. So we're going to get 8.5 SCUs plus 5%. Let's see what we get at the end of this. We're at 2.6, so we should get all the way to like about 11 SCU. Let's see. We should have about 11 SCU right here. Let's see. And it is done. We have 11.6 now. Wow, what a great haul from this ship, actually, guys. This Argo Mole. Keep in mind, we did pay 10,000 AUEC for this mission. So, you know, it's not like we bought a lot in, but we did pay 10,000. So everything that we get here, let's say we make 50k, subtract 10k from that, we should be 40k in profit from doing this. And now this next filler station, we might be able to actually fill up here. We need to get a little bit closer. Let's see if we can get that plus 10%. Yeah, plus 10% right there. Please just give me a total of 6 SU, 0.6 SU instead of 0.46. Okay, there we go. We perfectly filled up our entire filler station. So that's honestly not bad at all. I think we have a little bit left here. We do not have only a little bit left here. We have a second half of this mold. Well, let me show you guys how to actually grab everything out of the filler station. If you guys have never salvaged before, if you've never got construction materials before, any of that, let me show you guys. It's not that hard. We do have our little multi-tool here. And don't forget, guys, when you're using the vulture, you guys see this ladder right here? Instead of going down it regularly, look the other way and just walk backwards. What that's going to do is skip the animation for you guys, make it a little bit easier for you. Now, what you need to do is you press auto eject right here, and then you press the eject button, and it's going to be taking out your 1 SCUs of construction material, rubble, each time. Now, there have been some other updates here in Star Citizen lately. There's different levels of construction materials. I've seen that if you're doing construction materials and you're getting them with the reclaimer, I'm pretty sure you get a better like variant. So you get like a better grade of the construction materials. Right here we have rubble. Now, obviously, rubble doesn't sound too good. So I don't know how much money we're going to be making from it. But what I do know is that we can refine it. So I want to go ahead and figure out how all that works. If you guys didn't know, I'm pretty sure places like refineries and stuff, we're doing this around, I think the mission took us over here, so Crew 04. There is a refinery over at Crew 01. If you guys don't know where refineries are, just look up Star Citizen refineries, and there should be like a universal like finder thing in Star Citizen, so it should be able to tell you where everything is, and I recommend just doing that. Now I'm going to go ahead and unload all of these boxes, and after I'm done with this, I'm just going to continue with this mission, and then we'll go see how much money we make after refining it, or if we're just going to sell the resources by themselves. So let's go ahead and do this right now. What I want to try out now is to see how much this regular construction material sells for at Grimhex. That way, you know, if it's able to be sold, I could get a base estimate of what this recycled material composite rubble sells for at Grimhex. That way I know how much like the base level is. So if I go and I, you know, refine it and make it a little bit better of those construction materials, then I'll know exactly how much it sells for. Now, I think I said recycled material composite back there. I do apologize. We are doing only construction materials right now, and then we will try salvage in a second. But yeah, guys, we ended up with a grand total of 6.9 more construction materials. Hold up, sorry about that, because
Mint
guess
FPS,
what, guys?
Mint FPS celebrates 12 months of membership. Let's go.
Mint FPS with the 12 months. He's been a member for a year. Chat, can we get some W's in the chat for Mint hitting 1 year total as a member on the stream? I don't even remember what I was saying in the video, but I think I was saying something along the lines of we're going to see how much all of this sells for. We had a total of 6.9 SUs of construction materials. Sadly, not 7. That really does suck. Plus the 13 in the back of the ship already, which means we have a grand total of 19.9 SCUs of construction materials. Now, we can only sell 19 of that. That 0.9 is technically useless for us, but we're going to see how much 19 SCUs of construction materials sells for. We've been live for like 30 minutes, but we've probably only been doing construction material like salvaging for like 10 minutes, maybe tops. Honestly, looks pretty good. Looks promising. Let's see how much money we can make. Let's go check out Grimhex. Vulture Kabutopz here to tell you guys that you can actually not sell the construction materials rubble. So I'm going to eliminate all this part from the video just so I don't clutter up and take your guys' time. But yeah, you cannot actually sell it here at Grimhex. Instead, you do have to do the full refining process, which I will take you guys to right now. Keep in mind though, right now, currently in the game, you're not able to actually sell any of these commodities. It's been 2 days now where we haven't been able to sell a single one. But honestly, I don't see it staying in that much longer. I think they're already planning for a patch to come out at the end of this week. So hopefully this all gets fixed very soon. On top of that, though, I would like to say that you guys are going to see in this video how bad these actual refining processes are, and you're going to see that my 17 SUs of RMC turns into a lot less than 17 SUs. So enjoy the rest of this part. Okay, we're over here on Crew 01 heading to the refinery now. You just need to make your way to the interstation transit. If you guys do not know how to get to these areas, it's pretty easy. Just walk around the station after like, you know, going to like the habs and everything, and you should be able to find it. And the refinery is right there at the bottom of this like elevator. Now there is a galleria here, so you can buy weapons and waters and anything else that you need, but there is a refinery. So if you guys are bringing your ores here and that kind of stuff, you can refine them here. Now, I've not actually refined any construction materials before ever. I'm pretty sure this is like a new thing altogether. After heading up the stairs right here and getting into the refinement processing, you just need to go to where this like kiosk is right here. It's going to say the refinement center. enter. Press F on this. It's going to connect you to the thing. It's going to say where your location is, and then you're going to press begin. Now, if you guys want to select the material location, you just click on the bottom left right here, and then we already put all of our stuff into the hangar, which then we're just going to click on the Crew L1 Ambitious Dream Station, and we're going to set up a work order. Now, right here, we can see that there is the construction materials. It's in manifest 1700 to refine 1700. Now, I do not know which is the best place to do it and like how to do it, but I don't see anything for construction materials here. But I think we're just going to have to go and check out one little website here to find out what the best method is. I'm over here on a website called UEX. The link will be down in the description, but if you guys do not know how to actually refine, all you need to do is go to this website, go to where it says mining, and then click on the button right there that says refineries. Now, right now, we are currently at Crew L1, so we're going to go ahead and type that in and click on it. And this is just going to show us everything that we have. These are the yields that it has that we saw previously. It shows all of the yields and like the percentages and everything that it gives. So if you want to find a specific area, this is the best area to do it at. But we do have to actually find the perfect way to actually refine, and that is going to be your methods. So if you guys want to find an area using UEX to know where the refineries are and those kind of things, that's where you need to go. But we're going to the methods. So click on methods right there, and this is what we want to find right here. So we obviously want like probably the highest yield possible with the lowest amount of cost, but the speed would be slow. So if we did the Dinix solventation method, it's going to take a couple hours and stuff to actually get all of our stuff, but it's going to give us the lowest cost and the highest yield. Now, one thing that you guys would want to do is probably something that is completely moderate. I know the electrostereolysis method was some that people used to do, but I think there is a method right here. I think it's this one. The pyrometric is some that some of my viewers have told me to do as well. But honestly, I would probably just go for something that's like high cost, you know, high yield, low cost, slow speeds. That's pretty valid, but I'm probably just going to go with this electro one here just so I can get moderate, right? So I'm not going to spend the most amount of money. I'm not going to take the longest amount of time, and I'm not going to get the highest amount of yield, but I'm still just going to go with the most moderate. So we're going to do the electro method here today. I'm actually going to input another part from a different video that I'm currently editing as well, but I'm going to input it here so you guys can see me kind of break down how the refining processes actually go and how bad they are and how they definitely should change. So take a look at this. I went back to my previous recording so I could check some stuff. When I had 17 SCUs, it showed in the manifest it was 1700, and that was for the 17 SCUs. And then it shows the yield right there, which was 433, which was going to be the 5 SCUs that I got because it rounded up for us. So when we go ahead and select our option, we want to make sure that we have a very good yield. So we can look at what those yields are going to be, and you guys can get quotes for certain things by clicking on it. So if we refined using the pyrometric chromolysis fucking thing, whatever that is, we would only get 13 SCUs. You heard that correctly, guys. We would pay 2,000 AUEC, wait an hour, and we would only get 13 SCUs. Now, if we use the Dinix method and we get a quote on that one, we would get 13 SCUs also. So that's pretty trash. What about Kaizen? What are we going to get with Kaizen? We would get 9 SCUs, so that's terrible. What about Thermo? Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the best one. 11 SCUs if we do that. Oh my gosh, is Dinix really the best one at 13 SCUs? There's no way. That's absolutely terrible. 43 SCUs turns into 13, and they only sell for like 9K each? That's 130K? You're telling me you want me to work you want me to play Star Citizen for about an hour? And then wait 7 hours for this to finish, and we're only going to make 130K? No, it's actually 9K per SU, so it's 120K? Okay, what about electrostasis? What about this? Oh my gosh. 11 SUs. What about Ferron? I know Ferron was good for mining sometimes. What do we get here? 13. Oh my god, they all might be 13. The high yield might only just be 13. This is terrible. This is terrible. The high yield ones are only 13. Nah. This is terrible. Stark Citizen, you got to get this fixed. You got to get this fixed. I was excited. I was excited the entire time I was doing this. I was having fun doing construction materials. But why would I ever want to refine this if 43 SCUs turns into 13 SCUs on the best possible method. That's the lowest speed, highest yield that you could do. What? Bro, that's just abysmal. Why would I ever want to do that? Yeah, I think they've got to have something completely wrong right now in their coding and their stuff. They're obviously something isn't right. Salvage and construction material stuff is currently dead right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to say against this. This is nuts. I'm going to take a screenshot of this too, dude. This is going to be like so bad. Like, what is this? But after refining the 17 SCUs of construction materials, I actually only got 5, and now I'm taking it all the way back to Grimhex. Yes! Okay, this is very good to see. Now, the construction materials rubble, it says we cannot sell it here, so that's what I'm thinking, right? We're not able to sell our construction materials raw here at Grimhex, but we are able to sell them over here after we have refined them. Now, this 5 SCU that we just got, how much is that even selling for here? I mean, we're not able to even sell it because it's currently glitched to the game, but let's plug this into a calculator and see how much money we're going to make. You're not catching me doing this math, chat. Hell no. What do you guys think I am? You guys think I'm one of those human calculators? You know, like those people, like their skills, like they can calculate anything in the world or whatever? Crazy stuff. Okay, we have 5 SCUs of 7. Okay, so let's do this. 5 SCUs times 7, 8, 3, 6, 9. Oh, no, we want to go back. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Let's keep it a little bit easy, right? So it's 7,836 AUBC over here at Grimhex per SCU of construction materials. Now, that is going to give us a grand total of, wait for it, boom, 39,000 AUBC. So let's go ahead and break this down and look at if it's worth it to get these construction materials with the vulture. Now, the first thing that I will say is most likely not. It took us 10,000 AUBC to actually get the mole. So to get the contract, we had to pay 10,000 AUBC. Then we went ahead and we did do the Gaskin method. So we turned our 17 SCUs into 5 SCUs. So we lost a lot of what the SCU was in the refinement process. Let's do this math again. So we had about 39,000 AUBC. Let's subtract the 10K that we, bought the mission for. So we're at 29,000 AUBC. And then we spent about like 850 AUBC to actually refinement process and everything. So we do leave out with a profit of about 28,000 AUBC, which isn't too bad. What I will say though is there's definitely a way to make money in this. It might not be the most efficient method, but I do think that there is a good way to make money. So the way that I would find is the best way is for you to actually go ahead and, use your vulture, salvage the things to get the construction materials, and then after you get all of those, to just store those at Crew 01. And when you store them in Crew 01, you start your refinement process of the highest yield for the lowest amount of time or whatever, right? Or like the fastest amount of time or slowest, whatever it is, just the highest yield. Then after you're done with that, go ahead and go and salvage some more and continuously do that, right? So maybe do about 10 runs of that. I would say probably try like 5 or 10 runs of that, right? After doing about 5 or 10 runs, what I would then recommend is to, grab everything and put it in like a cargo hauler and then sell it all at once. And you probably can make some substantial money. So do I think that this is the best way to make money? Probably not. I think construction materials probably aren't the greatest way of making money in Star Citizen. But do I think it's a fun gameplay loop that you should try out? Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. The only thing that does suck a little bit is that you can't go ahead and rent a vulture or anything. So in order to actually do it in salvage, you do have to spend 2.6 million AUBC to, get in here. But there is one other little issue, and I think you guys saw that. Oh, someone's trying to send me a friend request. I think you guys did see the other issue, and I'll go over that right now. And that's that you can't actually sell any of this. I know that TDDs are not working, so I'm going to go try the hotfix after I record this video. But when I click on Grimhex to sell, I press max, but there's no sell button. So right now, currently, I did all that, and I can't even get my 28K worth back, right? So that kind of does blow a little bit, down a little bit of money, but it's completely fine at the end of the day. The game will obviously be updated and fixed because this is a very big issue, and I don't see Star Citizen and CIG really being okay with that kind of stuff. So instead, I'm gonna go hop on the hotfix. I'll see you guys in the next video. But I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you guys would like to participate in those giveaways on October 31st and win an Aegis Saber or win a Drake Cutter, make sure to tune into the stream at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Halloween, October 31st. Love y'all, and peace out. Bye.